today's discussion wanted to proceed through the following items. We're going to hear about the action plan. We'll get a brief update on Oracle. We'll discuss the pricing issues, and OLO will join us for that as well. And then I wanted to just fairly briefly go over the letter that we sent and the response that we got from Mr. Firestein, and then have a brief discussion about the process.
We were able to identify improvements on accuracy of deliveries, timeliness, reasons for returns, and so forth. That is one of the benefits of the new Oracle system. It does generate reports we've never had before, and we are using those tools. And so there are today valid, salient metrics that we can use to measure progress, and we are sharing those with County Stat and others.
I saw a letter that indicates that this thing was supposed to be rolled out not last September, but probably last April. Somebody jokingly said it was supposed to be rolled out on April Fool's Day. And I saw a letter basically laying waste to the Oracle process and what was being done. It was not a letter to me, it was a letter to the executive and to the department about the problems with the Oracle system. And we are now, we're a year and a month and a half past the date of that letter. And this system does not work.
We're making enhancements every day. We are working on the assemble to order with the hopes that we'll have that up and operational so that you can actually see some improvements before the end of the summer. So there are a number of things that we're putting in place and working on as we speak.
This is an ongoing project. We're trying to build a system here for the future. And, you know, again, I think this may be a very useful role for OLO down the road this year, you know, as we wrap up the policy discussions, to start to focus on how to get ongoing accountability.
We take all this very seriously. We're going to have to, I think, agree to disagree on whether we should be in this business or not. We believe we should be. We also take very seriously the concerns, the complaints, the issues that have been raised, not only by you, by the people sitting behind us, by all of our governmental partners. And I think, as I also stated earlier, we have every confidence that we're going to be able to address many of these issues. And I think, as George and Edgar said, I think when we come back in the fall, you are probably going to hear, hopefully, some very, very positive feedback with regard to the changes that we have made.
Okay.
And you'll be seeing a system that works in a much more efficient way for the customers that we serve.
Operating a complex business is not what government does. We run libraries. We operate police departments. That's what we do, and we do that well. We do it better than anybody here in Montgomery County. But we are asking our county government to do something that I think is beyond the scope. So we've got to do a better job with this. And as Mr. Katz has pointed out, and we've all said, there are people whose livelihoods depend upon us doing a better job with this. But I think we also have to accept responsibility for whether we think we should be doing this in the first place. There's more work ahead of us than we've already accomplished by and large, but I think that the critical piece was formulating the policy strategy. And again, thanks to OLO, thanks to Council President Leventhal for appointing this committee. You know, we've hit on something that, as I said earlier, I think provides a maximum benefit for our businesses and a minimum disruption for our county, and I think is a very practical reform. And so that's what I would like to proceed to make reality.